Sit Dr. Black. I might not get to Dr. Valentine until tomorrow because I have something to do. And I like my scenes. I like doing my scenes better than this shit.
This is the structure that governs the entire earth, really.
He says this is the structure that governs the entire earth. When he said this is the structure that governs the entire earth, my mind goes here. This is the Kinsey syndrome. You see, it is like something came down and hit him because there is a wing. But it does not matter to me. Either he is about to rape someone or he is about to get raped. This is the Kinsey syndrome. The satellites help the Kinsey syndrome stay going because they program the Kinsey syndrome into the satellites, and then they have a blueprint of our minds, and then they program that into your mind. There is a TI. I was listening to him, and I think I'm going to go and pull out some of the TI videos and begin to talk of them, because one sister, she is a TI, and they are burning her under her breast like they are doing me. So I want to possibly get into that. However, the satellites, they are taking blueprints of our minds. And, there's a TI. I don't know if he always went to church or he ran to church, but anyway, in church, he started getting even worse headaches because he did not do enough research to know that the satellites are on top of the church as a steeple, or just standing there as a cell phone tower. And the church gets paid to allow the tower to be there. Now, he also, why did I let myself do that shit? Okay, I remember. He was saying that they talked to him and they are calling him a pedophile. It's because it is programmed in this motherfucking satellite called Lucifer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It is programmed up. And they are trying to get him to be a pedophile. They have got many melanated men to become pedophiles. And to become a pedophile in their own home. As a matter of fact, I married a pedophile. And, well, I didn't marry a pedophile. He was not a pedophile. I married him. But they turned him into one. They got him on the drugs, and then they turned him into a pedophile. And it was so weird that he was so easy to be led astray like that, because he was so strong in the law. At least with me he was. Because he is the one that actually taught me most of the laws. Because I was not in Florida. I was not in Florida. And HQ was in Florida. I was in Texas when I learned of Yahweh ben Yahweh. Well, when I learned of Moses Israel, and I learned of Yahweh. I was in Texas, and Elisha, he taught me most of the laws, you know. So when he was led astray, I could only shake my head and know that one will be gone and one will be left behind. So I didn't know which one left, and which one was gone, and which one was left behind. Was he gone? Was I left behind? Was I gone? Was he left behind? I do not know. I just know that we were separated. And separated because they got him on the drugs, and then he became a pedophile. And then him and my daughter, they both would say that I was crazy because I thought these things were going on. And then one day he said, see, this is why you should stop watching that Oprah. Because Oprah says, Whtevr, woo. And then now you think that I am doing something with your daughter and this, that, another. And, just to make me feel bad for just thinking it, And so he did not know that I had already stopped watching Oprah. And still today, he probably does not know because I did not say anything to him. Because they were so busy feeling like, am I wrong? I hate to question myself. Wow, I hate to question myself. If I have to question other people, I just get away from them. If my mind keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with this person, I just say, fuck it. You're not worth it. I don't need to know you. I used to didn't know you. You used to didn't know me. Shalom, shalom. Go your way. Have a good day. But when I begin to question myself, I don't like that. So I didn't say anything to him because I was too busy questioning myself. Was I just thinking and stuff? Am I crazy? And then my daughter, she had this dark skin and she has this kind of hair that you can turn into a fro. You did not have to braid it up. You did not have to do much to it. It's just like not naturally. It was a fro. And she had this dark skin, and from birth I used to always tell her. And I have a third daughter who has dark skin too, but her hair's more like curly. And so both of them, I would let them know, oh, your skin is so pretty. I wish I had your skin. And my daughter, the way she could take her hair and put it into a fro, I would used to have to sleep with my hair not braided or anything for like 3 or 4 days to get a nice fro. And if the wind does not blow too hard, I can probably keep a fro all day. And I liked her fro, so she took that, and I know it came from Elishama. And she began to tell me how jealous I was because of her dark skin, and I wanted her hair. And I thought, wow, something I said to you, because actually I used to, not today, but I wanted my skin to be dark for so many years. And to me, your skin is so pretty and your hair is so pretty, and I tell you these things and you take it and you use it against me because now I am jealous of you. But today she calls me a hater. She does not say I'm jealous. She said, oh, Ima is a hater. And that is my firstborn. However, I do know that Yahweh ben Yahweh's firstborn and York's firstborn, they turned on him too. So I look at that as though that is a program too for our firstborn to turn on us. Because the first one, if the first one follows the parents, the second, third, fourth, and fifth will follow the parents. There will be very seldom, like a needle in a haystack, to see you have 4 or 5 children and 4 children follow the parents and 1 don't. And when you see 4 children follow the parents and 1 don't, know that there is a program. There is a program running in that one's house. And you are the only one that can defeat your programs. Even the program of a disorganized house. When you clean up a spot, as soon as you clean it, someone says, oh, this spot is clean, and you fuck it up. It appears to be that way, but it is a program, and these programs can be broken. And there is information, at least I have information on how to break these programs. I even have information on how to break the program with your children. I cannot break the program with my children because there is a program already in session for my children to not hear me. And that program was designed a long time ago, and I did not know anything about anything, but me and my children. And we're working to be sovereign. And that's all I know. I knew the Constitution that would confuse the fuck out of me. But I did not know that I had a contract of birth. I did not know that bound me as far as me being a slave. The contract of birth, I did not know that bound me. Wow. There are a lot of things I did not know. But I know today, this is why I say, I don't say what I say to say, oh, I know more than you. Because I really want to this shit not to be happening, so I do not need to know the shit I know, Sometimes I just don't want to know it. So there were a lot of things I did, but I did not know. And if I can stop this one person from making those same mistakes and to know how to stop the programs from running in your house, from running in yourself, from running in your children, And I don't think you will be able to get the program from running in anyone else. If your child is past 13, then you will have to teach your child how to start the programs from running within themselves. It will be hard for you to stop your child's program if your child is really past the age 9, because at the age 9 is when the id kicks in, and that is when the child decides he wants to be like the parents or he wants to be like his friends. You know, the other people that he knows or she knows at the age of 9. Now, when the id kicks in, some people call the id the idiot. And that is when you are wanting to stop certain programs with your child. Say your child is 14. The id is already kicked in. They've already programmed your child. They've been programming your child for years, but now the id is kicked in. So now when you begin to explain this program to your child, you will not be talking to your child. You will be talking to your child's handler. You see? So now your child, but you can't teach your child as you teach yourself how to handle your handler. If you yourself must learn how to handle your handler first. You can say, I do not have a handler, because yes, you do. Some people say, I don't have no handler. Yeah, whatever. You know, just when you're saying you do not have a handler, they are handling you. And they will punish you for saying you do not have a handler. And they'll punish you for saying you do. So this game is like a catch-22. You know, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. It really doesn't matter. But to me, if it doesn't matter, then I'm going to talk and I'm going to tell. When I put that bitch Hope from up under the tree again this morning, because they knew I would have to use her to say, I hope whoever is listening to this video, that they really get something positive out of it, you know, and learn how to defeat their own handler. Like, if you are a perp for them, you can learn how to stop that too. If they say, oh, if you don't do this for us, then we're going to tell you this such and such, see, because they'll have you on the wire and then they'll have you do some stupid shit. And they kind of record everything we do. They even record our voice. So they can take someone else's voice and put it in your head, and you would think that you are actually hearing your dead grandmother, or you are hearing your friend's voice. You know what I'm saying? And it's different. If you hear your friend's voice because your friend said something to you, okay, like this. I am so organized, I am unorganized. So when I get to the point that I know I just organized this shit all over again, but goddamn, now I can't find this and I can't find that. So now I have to go in and pull this out and pull that out, although I put it all back in right, you know, because I am around clutter all the time because it is my workspace. So I just don't like to have clutter that I don't need. So I am a pretty good organized person. And not so organized that it is, you know, out of order. You know, I do have a balance. So when that happens, I can always hear Frankie say voice. She says, you are so organized, you are unorganized. I hear her voice. And then there were times, and I don't hear it much now because now I actually know, you know, like a certain way I am, like how I am obsessed, you know, with what is going on and how they are fucking with our minds, and the Kinsey syndrome and shit like that, and their syndromes and their dragons and shit. So they look for someone else to be just as hungry to reveal their ass as I am, and just as hungry to know more about them. So the more I know, the more I can reveal about these bitches, right? However, no, it does not work like that. And then that is when I hear Deadman Walken's voice. And he will say, everybody's not like you, bro. You know, he used to tell me that so much. But everybody's not like you, bro. No, they are not. And I really, really see they don't think anyone else is like me. And if they are so far in between. The scripture says there will be one for my family and two to a city. And I used to go and try to find a two-way city. And so I was one from my family, and Amy was one from my family. I went there so that it could be two-way city. But Amy's handler would not allow it because Amy feels as though she does not have a handler. You see, she does not have a handler. When I say, I had to learn to handle my handler. Oh, I don't have a handler. If you don't have a handler, then how come you walk down anywhere in the house or whatever, in the car or whatever, and you're cursing out people who are not there? Not only are you cursing them out, you're vulgarly cursing them out. You're vulgarly, some people say, you're a nasty bitch or you dirty bastard, like that, but she gets vulgar. Vulgar, like deep down and dirty vulgar, and I've told her before. They want you to talk to them like that. They like that kind of stuff. No, she does not know she has a handler. That is so sad too, because she knows so much about this program. Wow. And then the other handlers, like with Amy, you don't have to deal with that God shit, unless she gets around someone else, then she goes into the God shit. She'll even go into like being a Christian again, To me, that is kind of like a chameleon, But then I know that Amy needs to get the approval of the people in her city so that she can let them know what's going on. So I say okay to that one because I know she needs to get the approval. And to me, I ask myself, is she hurting anyone? And I don't actually think so. She is actually wanting to help, But she does have a handler. I have a handler. I have to be careful with my handler. And I have to be careful with my handler when I begin to talk about other guys and when I begin to talk about Amy, because my handler would like for me to say some stupid shit out of my mouth, and then I would have to retract it, and I don't like to retract shit, if I handle my goddamn handler, that bitch can't handle me, he will not control me, not today, not tomorrow, not the next day. He knows that. Does my handler talk to me in my head? I don't think so. Do I talk to that bitch? Hell yeah, because I know that bitch is there. I see what the fuck he does. I do not need to hear his voice. Do I know what his voice sounds like? No. I don't hear. But I told that bitch, you got this Wi-Fi shit? You're coming down this motherfucking wire? Bitch, I can get up to the wire to you. Every now and then I go up in the wire and I just cuss the bitch out. Doesn't matter. I think he likes that cussing shit out. But I will not be kind. Fuck that. Every time they do something to make someone around me to be robotic, and the person does not even have to, I don't even have to be involved, but I know they're being robotic, and hurry up, run up that wire, and cuss his bitch ass out. One day, through my travels, I'm going to come back with something, and I'm going to run up to that wire, and when they cuss his bitch ass out, he's going to have a fucking heart attack and die. He's going to have a heart attack. Carmel's going to have a heart attack. I'm going to come back with something to give all these bitches a fucking heart attack. Do I know what Carmel sounds like? No, I do not. I don't give voice to skull like that. I give them bitches voice to skull. They don't give me voice to skull. And then I talk on my videos, as you see. I'm talking and I'm trying to do other shit. So I drop the phone. Because I'm just talking shit. I can do that. I'm an anarchy shit talker. So... yeah, so I know the bitches are afraid of me. They're afraid of my mind. I know they are. I found this page that say Mind Guard. I read it. And then when I start going to sleep at night, before I doze off, when I lay my head down to go to sleep at night, the first thing I will do is put out a shield. I take my eyes and I see my mind or my head, my brain, and I take a shield and I put it out. And outside of each of the shield, there's a guard, a watchman, waiting for the bitches to come. And then I don't like to be too tired, Sometimes I am so lethargic and think they do that shit to make me sleep like that. And then I don't go out my mind. Like the time when there were 5 of them. 4 of them, I saw their face. But I saw this guy's face, but I do not know who he is. The other 3, I know who they are. And the other one, his face was dark, so I could not see it. because I was so tired. I just went and before my head hit the pillow, I was asleep. So I did not go in my mind that night. But I saw their fucking faces. They know it. And then when I woke up and I got myself together, I cussed those bitches out. Come play in my mind again like that, you black motherfucker. Cause he was a black motherfucker. It was two black motherfuckers. And then there was one, I think he was Arabic or something, but he was pink. And then there was another pink one. I knew who that one was. And then one had a black face. I don't know who that was. And there was one with a black, he was melanated. I saw his face, but I don't know who he is. And I think if I see that bitch on the street, if he comes in my face, would I remember him? And that is something that I always have to do, remember how Carmel looks. And remember how that Matt Cruz motherfucker looks. And when they come in my face, you know? Because the other one that I saw, he was Alfred Gray. Alfred Gray is an old motherfucker. I'm sure he is. He's probably dead. I need to research and see. I should have did that a long time ago. And that's the one tried to make me forget that he was standing up. Because I knew 3 of you bitches. I know 3 of you bitches. One, I don't know you, but I see your face. The other one, your face is black. I cannot see you. But I know you 3 bitches. And then a couple of days later, I want to think about it. And I only knew 2 of the bitches. And they were, one was melanated and one is not. I think he's Arabic though. And his name is Mac Cruz. His last name. But I could not see the other one. And then I was doing the video and I could not think of that bitch's name. And I thought that motherfucker tried to make me forget his face and now he's trying to make me forget his name. But did I remember it? And I'll keep remembering it. It is Gray. I remember Alfred because he has the word fat in it, which means he is fat, bald, and ignorant. And Gray because, you know, of the grays, you know, supposed to be coming down and supposed to be eating, you know, earthlings. Who the fuck wants to eat a nasty ass earthling? You guys are nasty. I don't eat nobody that eats shit. I don't want to eat a man that has another man up in his ass. I don't want to eat the females. They have sex while they are bloody. Nope. Nope, no. And they're stupid. The females are stupid. I don't want to eat none of you motherfuckers. Why would I want to eat a person? Why would any Gray want to eat a person? You just take what this pink motherfucker say and you just run the fuck with it and pass on disinformation to your children and to everyone else, and we repeat the same old syndrome of a cycle over and over and over. These motherfuckers were gay back in the beginning, and when I ever get to Elder Valentine, when I ever get to Dr. Valentine, he will tell you. So I think I'll just keep doing these. Every now and then I may put in something about, you know, old dirty bastard, but we have already had a talk, we played the game, and whatever ever comes next, then I will do that. However, I have already done what I need to do for him, you know. I put the word out there. That's all I can do is put the word out there. It is not my business whether you were here or whether you were for bear. That is your business. I can do nothing about that. The only thing I want is for all of you to learn how to handle your handler so you can handle your children's handler, and you can beat these programs in your house, stop them from running in your house. And then our lives, we are supposed to be living our chai, not life, our chai. We are supposed to be living it, and we are not supposed to be struggling. And the melanated man here in America has been struggling for way too long. Shit talker out.